All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutation to those who elect. Basically, I wanted to do this video on, America being divided against itself. So that's just a sign of that this place is on its last legs and that it's not going to be able to stand. All right, because I was looking at this article. Now, I don't know when it was written. It says 2016 on the end of it, but that wasn't really saying when it was written. But still, the points still stand that are made in this article about America being divided. All right, so let me read it. It says, divided America. Americans are more divided than ever, gridlocked over social issues, race, gender, and the economy. In this series, the Associated Press explores what divided us and how deep those divisions run. It says it's no longer just Republican versus Democrat or liberal versus conservative. It's the 1% versus the 99%, rural versus urban, white men against the world, climate doubters clash with believers. Bathrooms have become battlefields. Yeah, because you got all this transgender stuff and whatnot. It says borders are battle lines, sex and race, faith and ethnicity. The melting pot seems to be boiling over. All right. So you can see this was just the rest is just saying, is just explaining, the series that they're doing. But as you see, man, hey, one of the reasons why this place is divided so much is because everything here is freaking confusion. And we know this, the Lord is not the author of confusion. So that's how we know one of the reasons this place is going to be destroyed, man, because this place is straight up confusion. And every single person is against another, man. This place has division. All right. Let me read Mark 3:24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Yeah. So as you see, America is can't stand. It's not stable. It has no support because everybody's against each other. There's strength and unity, but there is no unity in this place. As you see, it said sex and race. Because the so-called white man allows you to choose your gender. All right, they're trying to push that homosexuality on our children. And then you got those who don't agree with it. And then you got race. You got everybody riding in the streets over Black Lives Matter. You got the racist Edomites starting to reveal themselves. You know what I mean? It says faith and ethnicity. Right, because in America, everybody can believe whatever they want. They can believe whatever they want, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, they allow every single, religion in this place. All right, in other parts of the world, they'll stone you and stuff if you're gay or something, but in America, you get benefits from being a faggot. You know what I mean? That's complete wickedness. The melting pot seems to be boiling over, and that's exactly what America is. It's a melting pot, meaning you take everything and you're just putting it together and melting it in one. You take all the religions, the nationalities, the beliefs, and that's America. So that's why this place is about to go down, man, because it has no unity. All right, let me keep reading in Mark. It says, and in verse 25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Yeah, and all the houses in America are divided because you got the older generation. Now the young generation is more polluted. All right, you got people whose kids are turning out gay and disobedient children. You know what I mean? Being all types of wicked. Majority of the women now are whores, man. And I was reading posts. It was this video of this. I think it was like this girl twerking or something, and all the comments were saying like, "Please don't let me have a girl," because they promote that whorish vibration in this place. That if you're a woman, you got to wear booty shorts and you got to reveal half your body just to seem attractive and stuff. All right, and then you got the parents. Some parents who don't like that, man, but nowadays they push that you can be whatever you want. So now you got division in the house. All right. So let me go to, let me see. Let me go to Isaiah 19:2. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And we know that applies to today because America is a modern day Egypt. All right, we were slaves in Egypt. We're slaves in America. That's how, one of the reasons America is Egypt. All right. And the Egyptians are being set against the Egyptians. So basically, you Americans, all right, are being set up against each other, man. And that's by way, hey, because that's got to happen for civil war to happen. We know that's a major prophecy. All right, it even says it in this verse. It says, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city. So you're going to have people rising up against each other, man. All right, you're going to have a major civil war in America. Again, going back to the point of this video, because America is divided, man. There's too many views and ways people think clashing in this place, when the only way of life, the only view on life you need should come from these scriptures. But when you allow everybody to believe what they want, that do what thou wilt, Aleister Crowley mentality, then you got an unstable kingdom. All right, so that's one of the ways we know America is about to be destroyed. And dang, I just lost. It was right in my head. Another precept I was about to get. Let me see. Yo, I think I remember it. Just came to me. Salakia. So Matthew 24:7, it says, for nation shall... let me see. Yeah, I'm going to start at 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And when you look at that word nation, because we already know that America's going to go to war with all the other nations on the earth. But when you actually look up that word nation in this verse,
Strong's G 1484, ethnos. Ethnos.
It says ethnos, which means it says a multitude, whether beasts or men associated or living together, a company, troop. It says a tribe, nation, people. So that's basically what it's talking about. All right, tribe, nation. Basically meaning these nationality. Who you go back to. All these people, these little factions, these groups that you have in America are going to rise up against each other, man. All right, and that's the civil war that's about to come to this place. And when Jake's had enough, going to start rising up against the Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You're going to have a major civil war a civil war that's going to happen in America. You know what I mean? Hey, so that's, like I said, man, these are all the signs that America is crumbling right before your eyes. There's way too much division in this place. Let me read. It says, and all these are the beginning of sorrows. Right, so we're witnessing the beginning of sorrows in this place. Because the civil war is not going to be the end-all, be-all. You know what I mean? You're still going to have the elites of the Edomites trying to make their final push, which is what? Ushering in that new world order where the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, is going to be made mandatory. All right? So at that day, you're going to be put to the test whether you're going to take the chip or not, which that's the hour of temptation, So that's ultimately what we got to endure to fight against. But hey, man, we're coming to that time every day, every single day. You're having prophecy that's happening. You just had the bombing in Lebanon, which, although that didn't happen in America, that's a preview of what's to come to this place. All right, on a much greater scale, America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. So that's pretty much it. Lord's willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, Shalom.